Have you ever caught yourself telling a small lie for absolutely no reason? Maybe someone asked why you were late, and instead of saying you lost track of time, you blamed traffic. Or perhaps you told someone you were busy when you simply didn't feel like replying. These lies seem harmless. They don't change much. They don't hurt anyone. Yet almost everyone does it. And the strange thing is, even honest people do it. So why? Most of us think lying is something people do to fool others. But small lies usually serve a different purpose. They're often not about deceiving someone else, they're about protecting ourselves. Every person carries an invisible image of who they want to be. We want to see ourselves as responsible, smart, disciplined, and reliable. When reality doesn't match that image, it creates discomfort. Admitting that we overslept, forgot something important, or made a careless mistake can feel surprisingly painful. So instead of facing that discomfort, we slightly edit the truth. Think about how common this is in everyday life. Someone says they've read a book they never finished. A student claims they studied more than they actually did. An employee says a project is almost done when they haven't even started. These aren't massive lies. They're tiny adjustments to reality. Small attempts to avoid embarrassment, judgment, or disappointment. In many cases, they're not protecting us from other people, they're protecting us from our own feelings. What's even more interesting is that people who frequently tell small unnecessary lies are often not confident at all. Deep down, they may be afraid of looking incompetent, lazy, or imperfect. They worry that if others see their flaws, they'll lose respect or acceptance. So they create little stories that make them appear slightly better than reality. Over time, this becomes automatic. They stop noticing they're doing it. But here's the twist. Every small lie told to protect your image secretly weakens that image. Because deep down, you always know the truth. Every unnecessary excuse sends a quiet message to yourself: the real me isn't good enough. And carrying that belief becomes exhausting. You're no longer just dealing with mistakes, you're also carrying the burden of hiding them. The strongest people aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who can comfortably admit when they do. They can say, "I forgot. I made a mistake. I wasn't prepared." And surprisingly, that honesty often earns more respect than any excuse ever could. Real confidence doesn't come from appearing perfect. It comes from being comfortable with imperfection. So the next time you're about to tell a small lie, pause for a moment and ask yourself, what am I really protecting? You might discover that the truth isn't nearly as dangerous as it feels. Most people aren't looking for perfection. They're looking for authenticity. And when you stop constantly editing your flaws, you stop performing a character and start becoming yourself. And that's a freedom no lie can ever provide.